enough power shit, we got to find someone else to blame. Why yo yo, why yo yo yo, why 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 yo, why yo. It's my home, it's where I stay, where I belong. I didn't choose to be here, I was born. I might seem out of place, yeah, but everything I hold dear.
That was a bit of a long intro. I'm sorry. I just had to get some panados. God, I've got a crazy headache. Evening, Darth Sean. How are you?
Expecting you to have like hardcore music, like just rage corn. Fuck. Just.
I don't know. I should have. Listen, I've got the Socialist red on because that's where we're heading, boys and girls. That's where we're heading. A good evening, everybody. RJ, 144, Matthew Dixon, Gavin, Arbot, Natasha, Lindy Double D. Oh, yes, Arbot's here. My man Arbot. Who else? I think I missed somebody.
Vern, am I saying that right? Vern,
What?
199.
Diana, McCreamy. Hello there. Oh, it's Lady Di. Sorry. Hi, Lady Di. Bum. Yeah, sorry. Long intro. I just had to grab Bernardo. I'm at the end of this absolute terrible flu symptoms or whatever it is, but it's over now. And Whistler, my good Sir Whistler, how are you? How are you, sir?
Good evening, sir.
Whistler, our own very own Morpheus. Hello, Mork and Darth One. Do you want to? As we got on,
Yeah.
you want to start? Maybe you should start just to go and hello, Reese. Good evening, Reese. Do you want to start? Because I think this entire episode is going to be this evening about the terrible. I'm finding more and more cracks, and I think all of us are. We're finding more and more cracks in the we do what we're supposed to party, the DA.
Yeah.
You've just had a wonderful incident with them, haven't you, Dr. Sean?
Yeah. So
Why don't you tell us?
So it's going to be difficult because it's not 8 o'clock yet. So if you've got kids, I do apologize. I want to apologize. I'll keep the phone down, but if it slips out, I want to apologize in advance.
Instead of saying the word you want to say,
I'll come up with some creative words to have some.
Also, remember, like, be careful what you say because it could come across as you're being.
No,
I don't think you can be racist towards white people. It's fine. No, you go for it. The DAR.
So, the last 2 days, starting yesterday, we've had no water, right? So yesterday the water cuts out. They were doing some sort of works on the pipes, right? And I'm going, okay, that's fine. Like they have to fix the pipes, and they said no. From about 4 o'clock, the water will be back on again. So 4 o'clock comes, no water, right? 5 o'clock comes, still no water. So I start messaging our ward counselor. Whatever the fuck.
Basically, like what Ronaldo was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no. What they'll do is they'll figure out what's going on quick. So it turns out there's a burst pipe. This is now. They tell me
seems like an easy fix, right?
Yeah, easy fix. You think so? You think so? So they say, okay, no, they've sent out some guys to investigate. The key word, investigate, not fix it. Investigate. And I'm going, there's a burst pipe. Like, what investigation do you need to do? Anyway, fast forward, still, no water that evening. So today,
hold on. Pause a second. So there's a burst pipe, and they have to investigate the burst pipe.
Yeah.
Just to see how the pipes burst.
Well, I don't know. I mean, investigate.
Okay.
There's
Burst
water
pipe.
coming out.
They have to investigate.
Yeah.
They're going to get the Scully and Mulder are going to come from the States. And obviously, this takes time because
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
So they need pipe detectives, as you do.
Yeah. So we get the message, like they're going to investigate around, like I think it's about 5:15, and give or take. I could be wrong. Fuck, it doesn't matter. We get a nice message at about 7:15 going, they've identified it, But they can only fix it tomorrow.
Of course, because it's after hours now. They only work between, regardless of like water.
So,
that basic need that we have. We'll just do it tomorrow.
Yeah, just want to shower, but I can't, so I had to get inventive with my showering. Then this morning comes, and it's a lust because you've got to like find a way to brush your teeth, wash your face, anyway.
Bottled water.
I got to work. Yeah. So I got to work thinking, okay, no, it's fine. The guys are gonna sort it out. I saw the as I was leaving to go to work, I saw the Ingloogle water dudes arriving, and I'm like, hey, cool. This is like 8:30, 9 o'clock. I'm thinking, fuck, this is perfect. I'm gonna have some nice water tonight. So I go to work. I phone the missus around like 2 o'clock, because she just came back from lunch. I go, is there water yet? And she goes, no. And I'm like, okay, all right. Maybe just, maybe they haven't turned it on yet. Maybe they're still like, fixing it. So I then go on to the group. It turns out they've been the entire bloody morning. They've been waiting for a TLB to arrive.
Like a sandwich.
No, like a what is it? A BLT? No, it's not a B. It's a TLB. Damn man. TLB.
So so like a big sandwich that they need to eat before they can fix the pipe, or is it
most likely? Yeah.
What is a TLB? Please explain. I have no idea what the fuck TLB is.
It's like a, oh my god, chat, just educate him, please. I'm too.
I don't know what the TLB is. It sounds like a massive rocket, like a ratchet thing that you need to fix pipes with.
Fuck. You're taking me off a topic now, and I'm getting more and more irritated.
Okay. I'm sorry. Right, Calm down. Don't let the red get to you. Don't let the red get to you.
Yeah. So
deep breath, and let it just.
It's a digger. There we go.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
All right,
baccarat. Like a cool, like a tractor thing. There we go. Tractor thing.
Yeah, like
a forklift.
Right. Yeah, but now
for digging.
The first, like a gigantic fork. So now I'm thinking. So since 9 o'clock this morning until about 2 o'clock, you've been waiting for this digger to arrive, and first thought that I have is, my God, have you not heard of a fucking pickaxe and a shovel? Like,
because how deep could the pipe possibly be?
Right?
What? No, how deep could it possibly be? They could just dig a fucking hole.
How exactly? And also, water's made. Okay. Anyway, so it finally arrives. Apparently, according to them, I don't. Okay. Then. At 4 o'clock they go, no, the water's back. You can turn. I open up the tap, nothing. Still nothing. And like literally got an update now, like pretty just before we logged on. Oh no, it looks like they can't get hold of the people that are doing this, the Ingloogle water department, whatever. But all the officials know about it, and I'm going, how does this help me? So they all know about it. They are aware of the situation. Why? I am so done.
I don't get it. But so wait, so just let's get. Are you in like a DA-run ward?
Yeah.
What about getting it done? I thought that's what their whole motive was: is getting it done. Just like. Like, no, I don't understand. Like, I literally, you know what the funny part is? Just to interrupt you.
Yeah, go for it.
Somebody on X today posted, I think, I can't remember who it was. Somebody posted a video on X today showing, I think it was there was a bridge in Dutchland somewhere, Holland.
Yeah.
And they built a tunnel under this bridge within a weekend. Oh, wow. Yeah. They and I'm just going, okay, but then I compared to South Africa and I went like, well, that's almost as fast as the EFF can build a school. It's insane. It's madness, honestly. So so you still without water now?
Yeah, no, still got no water. But then
Why don't you tweet? Who's the guy that runs the DA in your area?
Yeah, let me just like this
Okay,
is
sorry.
the cherry on the cake. So while in my rage, I'm
cherries.
going, okay, just calm down, like, dude. It's
Yeah.
I feel bad for the ward because obviously all she can do is phone, but now everyone's like thanking her, and I'm going, fucking for what?
You've done nothing.
You've done nothing, and all you've done is you've told me that you don't have more information, and everyone's go, oh, thank you for the update. How is that an update? Okay,
why don't you just drive there? I mean, that's kind of what I would do.
Yeah. So besides this, and now our lovely mayor then posts this literally at the same motherfucking time. Post this thing about. So we're going to add a 15 Rand 41 cent charge onto your rates to, and this is going to go to our fire department so we can have our own fire department. And I'm thinking to myself, what are you going to do if I've got a fire? I don't have water. It's like, where are you going to get the water from?
Don't worry, they're gonna wait for the digger, and then they're gonna put sand on it like a couple of days later, just to kill the coals.
Yeah. And
who's the mayor? Who's the mayor?
Chris Papas. Christopher.
Wait, I thought he was like supposed. I just love Recon One's vibe right here. Darth Sean is having white problems, white people problems. No, dude, like I okay. I mean, that's actually an amazing lead in to our main topic, because it's a bit of a story, but I think, I mean, anybody's on X, you guys know it, and sorry, we're just going to go over it again, but I mean, this is fun. I just want to say hello to a couple of extra people. Hello, Debbie. Who else did I see? Heidi, Recon One. Thank you, sir, for popping. Heidi popped in. It's awesome to have you guys here. And then I'm going to get back to Sean. If you can monitor the some of the chat for us.
I'll do that.
If anybody's got some like points that they want to raise or something, and then there's a whole conversation that Debbie's brought up, and I haven't gotten to it because I was listening to you. Kevin, good evening. Hey, what about the Mandela effect? At the end of the show, maybe we can. I'm still gathering some information. I was chatting on Discord. We had like this whole issue last night where I'll talk about it later. Just remind me later on the show. We're going to talk about a bit about the Mandela effect. And no, I don't mean like him being a terrorist and stuff. And then that whole, but then the whole world believing he's this awesome good guy. Like it's not that. It's like there's this thing called the Mandela effect. It's like conspiracy stuff. It's quite interesting. Blue Freedom. Good evening, sir. Hello, sir. How are you? Or madam? Right. So that's actually great because this leads up into our story. So now, a few days ago, another good friend of ours had her own run-in with the wonderful government, and it's really awesome. You're not on X. Oh, okay. Right. I'm getting distracted. Another good friend of ours had a run-in with government, and the government's awesome. And it's not. So our good friend Sky noticed something on her municipal bill. So she posts this, right? What's this bullshit on the top of the thousands I already pay for electricity? So basically what's happened is on her sundries bill for, I think this is her rates and taxes, they've included elec, HU, service, and wire charge for 340 Rand, round it off. And then citywide cleaning for 60 Rand 70 cents, coming to a total of $400. And I'm just going, wait, hold a second. And I saw this and I'm going, like, hold a second. I mean, isn't Matthew? I did not do the whole lizard thing. Damn it, Matthew. The whole vibe, you're making me do the lizard thing. So I'm just going like, but wait, hold on. Like, I'm just trying to, correct me if I'm wrong here. You're somebody that works within the property industry, right?
Yeah.
The concept of property tax is the entire basis of that is basically rates and taxes. What do the things for property tax cover? I mean, just off the top of your head.
In my opinion, and I'm obviously clearly based off of this, I'm wrong, but rates and taxes, it covers your the garden refuse, all of that. It's included in that. So it's the
waste management, the piping for your sewerage,
water, all of that's what you pay the rates for. It also is for
electricity,
fire department,
the police.
Fire department, it covers these.
I mean, I I don't think I'd add police to it, because I think obviously, because if the makeup of our government is as such, the police is under national government. So the city of Cape Town, the municipality, because as far as I understand, the rates and taxes go directly to the municipality, it doesn't go to national government. So municipality takes the rates and taxes, and I think it's like it's like I think rough estimate would be it's somewhere about 1% of whatever your property is valued at, right? If I'm correct. So if it's R1 million, you're looking at
it's based off of the floor size of your property itself.
But basically, it's the valuation of the floor size of your property.
Yeah. So the municipality does a annual, I think it's every couple of years, they do a valuation on the property. So whether your property value goes up or down, it depends. And then based off of that value, they work out your rates.
So basically, it's also it's in there, they're incentivized to make sure that the property is as high as it possibly can be.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. Anyway, so as far as I understood, and this is how I've always understood it, and I think like there's some creative accounting. It's very much like the tax vibe, right? So if you go look at it, it's not exactly 1%. It's like it's some weird shit of like, well, if you're a house $500,000, the first 45. So it's basically if you look at 1% of $1 million, we're just using estimates here. Heidi, thank you very much. Thanks, Heidi. So if we look at, for example, we base it off on a 1%, right? There's still, they deduct 45,000, but I mean, 1% is like about 100,000 rand a year. You divide that by 12, you're looking at something like, I don't know, like maybe 10K, 9,000 rand property. Now, obviously that escalates the higher it goes. But the entire reason for that is all the services, all the things that the municipality provides you. Cleaning the streets, picking up your garbage.
If you're living in a sectional title.
Sorry?
So it's the same if you're living in a sectional title. So you get normal rates and then you get levies. So your levies for a sectional title, which is a complex, goes to the infrastructure of the complex.
Of building. Because that's not levies.
Security, all of that. 100%.
But obviously, like the municipality isn't taking those levies. Those levies are added by the complex separately.
Yes, that's a separate thing. You pay that to the complex or the body corporate, not to the
100%. Right. So along comes the city of Cape Town, and they go, okay, cool. Well, you're paying rates and taxes, but we're also going to add these two things now. And as far as I went and did a bit of research, so apparently it was called something else. It was called household home user service. That was the original name. It basically, they brought it up in about, I think it was 2018. They brought this into effect. They just, went, we're adding this to the thing now, because obviously, load shedding and shit like that, they need a bit of more money because they're the government. They always need more money. They're not going to make it work without. So then they added this. But at the time, it was quite low. I think it started at something like 90 rand. And I'm going like, okay, that's interesting. So you just added it on. So back to the story. So our good friend Sky comes up and goes like, hey, City of Cape Town, is it Jordan or Gordon? Jordan Hill Lewis comes out and replies to her and actually goes, Dear Sky, so I just want to read this. Dear Sky, the home user service and wire charges used to be called home user charge. It has risen steeply, but but it is partly compensated for by the reduction in price of each unit of electricity bought. See here for published electricity tariffs home user. Okay, cool. Thanks, dude. And then he carries on and goes, the city of, just want to expand this, sorry guys. The citywide cleaning levy has also always been charged as a 17% portion of each unit of electricity. But wait, hold on. What do you mean it always has been? You mean since 2018? Shouldn't your rates and taxes already pay for this? Like, why are you adding, we'll just add this and hope they don't notice. Like, it's Gordon. Looks like a gourd. Thank you. Good evening, Dagbreker. Nice to have you as well. And Francois, hello. So he basically goes, and then, so that's now the one. It's the home user service and wire charge. So I mean, like, what exactly is that? I actually went and did a bit of research. Let me just quickly, sorry, just want to open that. 1 second there, good people of the interwebs. Here we go. I'm trying to find that quick, just so I can read it to y'all.
So while you're finding that, Charmaine's in the chat. How's it, Charmaine? RJ,
How's it,
Jordan,
Charmaine?
and Great.
Okay, so let me just quickly see. So basically, this home user tax was implemented in 2018. I'm trying to get to the whole vibe. Where is it now? So the definition: the home user and wire charge is the fixed monthly fee charged to residential properties in Cape Town. This is now on top of property tax, right? Your rates and levies. Yeah. So they're just gone, okay, cool, well, you already pay for it, but we're just going to make you pay for it again. And I'm like, how did this pass? I just like, first off, I didn't go look at the when and how, and like, how did it not get, because you know what the thing is, that they always do that. They always start with something small. Oh, it's like, well, you know, load shedding, this is going to help. And I think it was at the time they went like, no, you know what, it's like a small thing just to help so that we can create infrastructure where we're not reliant on Eskom. And everybody goes, oh, wow, yeah, that's a great idea. Let's do that. Okay, cool. But now you're already paying for it, which is first off annoying. So the home user thing is charged fixed money, charged residential properties in the city of Cape Town for electricity services, which is paid for by rates and taxes. Rates the maintenance and operation of electricity network infrastructure. It's replaced supplements previously the home user charge, whatever. And then obviously they increased it. So it went, so I just want to go look at the previous thing. So it started off as, so it initially started off in 2018 as 59 Rand. Yeah, that seems nice and low. It's like, okay, cool. But all of a sudden this year, it escalated. It went, so obviously with 10% inflation over the years, it's gone up from 2018 until the last year where it was something like 225, if I'm correct. About 200 bucks, plus minus 200. And then they just went, you know what? Let's make it 340. And then they've also now added the whole cleaning the city. So I have some absolute issues with this, like solid, like massive issues with the fact that government can just first off do that. And I think it's massively retarded. And I was just going like, how does this make any sense? And I went and really dug deep into this whole entire thing. And I'm just going like, just if we had to work out, just on average, just did a thumbsuck estimate of what we're looking at here. I think there's something like the estimate. I mean, like we're looking at estimates of something like around 650,000 homes that are valued over R1 million, right? So out of the blue, just this year, all of a sudden, the DA, Jordan, and the entire municipality, the DA municipality running Cape Town, just magically made themselves a nice, it's somewhere between 320 and 400 million a month that they're getting extra just from escalating this out of the blue. And then the reply to Sky was, it's going, well, this is what it is. And he goes here, if you use any more than 350 Rand electricity units. So basically what he does is he ties this into the fact of, well, we've reduced electricity. Electricity has skyrocketed. Something, what has it been like? Something like close to between 25 and 35% year on year for the last, 8 years. And then he comes back going, oh, no, but listen, we're actually trying to fucking help you here, Sky. Like, why are you being nuts on this? And then it actually went a little bit further because then our good friend Joe also got involved in this discussion with the Mayo. I was going to quickly bring that up.
While you're doing that, so Debbie says my rates with water comes to 4K a month. Then electricity is 3K. It's more than my bond.
That's insanity. That's insanity. Crazy. And then, so then our good friend Joe takes the exact same tweet and he kind of expands on it a little bit. He goes, the mayor, Gordon, makes it sound like he's doing us a favor, but this doesn't add up. Eskom, with NERSA approval, sets electricity prices and they go up every single year. This is what I was talking about, between 20 and 30%. They just skyrocket, right? NERSA tries to keep it down, but, problem is corrupt officials just, running an SOE into the absolute ground. South Africa already has some of the most expensive electricity in the world compared to what people earn. That's completely 100% correct. The city's fix is mostly accounting tricks. 100% true. All of this is just going, when we reduce this, if we put this thing up. So that's exactly. It's just clever accounting, and they think you're stupid by doing this. They hiked the fixed price home users charge. I mean, like I just said, it went from something like 200 to 340. I mean, that's like almost 100%. I think it's like they said something like a 45% jump. He even acknowledges the fact that it went up. So yes, the per unit price dropped slightly, but in real life, households are still being crushed. Yeah. So then he comes up and he goes, "Yeah, your maths is completely wrong." Hi, Joe. Your maths is completely wrong. Previously, for 4,000 a month, you would have received 1,148 units. Now, for the same number of units, the cost will be 3,000. Oh my God, 131 Rand. But then we bring in the other thing, and actually at the end of the day, you know what? We saved you, the DA, bro. The DA just saved you 42 Rand or 4 grand. I mean, fuck, listen, can we just give Gordon a fucking slow clap here? Just like, bro, what an absolute legend. What an absolute legend this man is. I mean, it's basically a 1% saving.
Yeah, but if you go back
I don't have words.
Comment that she responds to him, she actually points like, if you're trying to save me money, shouldn't my bill be lower?
Yeah, 100%. It should be lower. Sorry, just want to open that up.
My bill should be lower, not more. And like that's the thing. Like you've dropped the price in a certain area, but you've lifted it in something. I'm actually paying more. It doesn't. You're not saving me money. I'm still paying more.
You're not. But technically, no. But Darshan, but technically, he is. He saved the 42 Rand.
Yeah.
Like we should totally vote for them next, like in the next election cycle, because they're doing just what needs to be done. The fucking magical DA. They're doing just what's necessary.
There was another comment.
My total bill is still higher. I mean, those despite. I mean, the issue that I have is he's trying to push this almost like like gaslight you and going, no, this is actually savings. It's like, no, you're not. You're double charging me for something that you've already charged me for. And I'm going like, we're just sitting here going, we're arguing about the fact of like, well, this other thing that's double the thing that you've already charged me for is too much. It's like, yeah, like, well, let's go back to the first thing. Why are you charging me the same thing twice?
Yeah.
Where did you just magically decide, oh no, it's totally cool for you just to double charge me? Like, are you like, this is the thing. I mean, again, if you go and look at the stuff, you go look at like the amounts of stuff you get taxed on. You get taxed on your income, you get VAT, you get your property tax, you have inheritance tax, you've got every single thing you buy is taxed, and then the municipal, well, they want to get their share. You know what? There's an easy way, and I think it was Jack Miller, or it was I can't remember. There was Rid van Janbreek had a live with Jack Miller and another dude. I can't remember his name. And he basically brought it up and going like, I think Jack Miller brought it up. The easy way to do it is just to give the ANC less of our income tax money. The accumulation of the money that we raise in the Western Cape that goes to the ANC, just give them less. Don't tax the citizen, the residents more, and then pretend like you're doing something. I mean, it's absolutely asinine. It's insanity.
So Gavin got hit with a 6,500 electricity and was told to pay it after I asked that our box be audited. If they come out, it's 875 Rand for a call out and non-refundable if the meter's not faulty. Gavin.
But again, so that but this is my point. So you go back to what the whole vibe is. If you go, I'm reading what the exact definition of what the home user wires charge is. The home user wire charge is a fixed monthly charge for the residential properties in the city of Cape Town for electricity services. Oh, wait, so you still have to pay for it? Like, are you joking? Yeah. Then again, think about this for a second, because then I went a little bit further. I'm going, okay, cool, well, hold on quickly, right? So now take, for example, you've got Constantia. They're probably going to pay a load more. And then their property, I mean, like you're talking about places that are 20 million rand. Do you think a family of two, and we've discussed this before, do you think a family of two living in Constantia versus a family, no, let's do it again. Let's compare apples with apples. Do you think a family of four, mom and dad, two kids, compared to living in Constantia, right, in a 30 million rand home versus our good friends Joe and Sky living in a different area, middle income, living in I think a home of like between 1 and 2 million. Do you think do you think the Constantia family is using 10 or 20 times more water than they do?
No.
Do they have more refuge than the other? Like
No,
they don't.
No.
It's completely. But this is the issue with this. This is the problem. It's like the only conclusion I can come to is there's nothing but absolute. I called it socialism to be generous, but this is outright communism. It's basically robbing Peter to pay Paul. That's all they're doing. And I mean, I'm going to go into it a bit deeper, but it's like then I thought about it in this sense for a second. And you take Gavin's comment right now, right? So even though you're paying monthly for them to do maintenance, then when you require maintenance, they still charge you for it, right? Now,
Yeah.
I take my area, for example, right now. So we pay the same. We also pay the levy, right? And I'm going, okay, cool. But let's just quickly think about that for a second. How many times, because that's like 400, if you take the amount, I think if you take that, if you take that 400 rand a month, right? And I think there's something about let me just quickly see. I went and looked at there's something like, just give me a sec, guys. I just want to,
While
the
you
amount of,
that,
yeah, just,
Pat Sunkal, sorry, I'm butchering the name. My good friend who is also a pensioner was charged 110,000, and even the council couldn't help her. She was told she has to pay or they will cut her off. This is in Durban. Holy balls.
that's insanity. But so I'm just if you want to read another comment, I just quickly want to try and find. I just want to try and I did an estimate on properties.
Thank you so much for the 35 donation. Appreciate it. Much appreciated.
Thank you. Do you want to read a comment?
Yeah, I'm reading. I'm thinking the reason the government wants to know what race is by. Oh shit! Sorry, the comments are jumping up and down. I'm thinking the reason the government wants to know what race is buying or inheriting a property is so they know who to charge.
No, that's true. So just going to see. So basically, I think the estimate was that there's something about I think like 1.4 million homes in the Cape Town, in Cape Town, right? 650,000 of those are over 1 million. Now, if we just took the 651, that ones are worth over 1 million, they bringing in but estimate about 400. Yeah, you're looking at about what? 310 million a month. Now, I just want to think about it in this sense. Like, is that what they're paying in services, in keeping services going? Is that what it costs the city? Is it cost the city 310 million a month to upkeep infrastructure? I don't think for 1 second it does. So, like, what's it going for? Apparently what this is actually going for is to cover the budget that they've just come up with, which is wait until you hear what this budget is called. It's called the Invest in Hope budget. And I'm going, wow. If there was ever kind of the Invest in Hope budget. Bro, that's like straight out of 1984. Orwell in his grave hearing that propaganda. It's absolutely madness. Invest in hope. What? Yeah, so apparently 38 billion. Actually, I have it here. I just want to quickly pull it up.
Okay,
so
I just want to read this comment quick. Kevin, if you check your power, you'll see the power is meant to be 240 watt, but if you tested, it's sitting at 183 watt. That's why the kettle used to boil in a minute, and now it takes 6 minutes and uses more units. The fuck.
What?
The fuck? Yeah.
Bro. Lindy Diaz says in my yard is 2,200 square meter. My rates are 500 Rand per month, and I'm not in Cape Town, but still DA municipality. 500 Rand per month. That's quite. That seems
Debbie
quite
goes,
low.
good grief.
But it's probably valuation.
So Debbie's square meters is 520 square meters, and her rates is 1,670. Hot. Fuck. Because there's somebody moving.
So here's the sort of their. Just read it. Invest in hope budget. That's the thing. I mean, again, this came out in thing. We've discussed this briefly going around. We've discussed this kind of like the whole vibe. So basically, to give a summary of what they want to do here, they want to tie in water usage to property valuation, to the worth of your property, which is we I think two shows or 3 shows ago we were chatting about it, and I was just going like, this is insane. So just want to quickly give Cape Town Mayor Jordan Hill-Lewis has announced South Africa's record infrastructure investment of 39.7 billion. So when you want to know where, like, the fact is that service charge, the fact that Gavin still has to pay for the call out when some shit goes wrong, even though they're charging him for it, is because they need somewhere to fund whatever this is. They need to fund it, right? So they're just going to go, well, we're just going to add this to people, because you know what? That's all government does. They'll just bleed you to death. Sorry. So government comes along and goes 300 million over the next 3 years to address the city council on the tabling of the Metro's proposal to invest in hope. Fuck, I can't get over this absolutely annoying name. Over 700 new municipal offices. Okay, obviously they're going to start with that. No. We're going to definitely look after safety. Bro, all you need to do is just send the military into the areas where there's gang violence. Just do that. What are the police going to do? Like, the Metro police can't do shit. I don't even know if they can arrest people. They still have to phone the police every time anything happens. Again, I think somebody like Recon One is probably going to correct me on that, but like that's still correct if I'm not mistaken. 700 new municipal offices for 39 billion rand. Only 700. That seems awfully low. 30 rand could that buy you more? I mean, okay, is that all we're getting? Will be deployed into communities as part of the city's biggest single-year safety investment. Okay, major tariff. So this is the kind of shit that the Democrats in America do. You always hear about these massive bulls that they go, but it's not just that, right? It's not just the safety. They add a shitload of other things, and people go look at it going, wait, hold on, like what is all this shit? And they go, no, we're not going to vote on this. But so the major tariff structure reforms will further bring notable relief for lower income households. Just a 2% electricity price increase compared to there already. Right there, you got me going, hold on a cotton picking second there, good son. What do you mean only 2%? 2%, wait, so just income, major tariff increase will further bring notable relief for lower income households. So poor people will only have a 2% price increase. Well, because everybody else will have to cover that. You know, rob Peter to pay Paul. With just 2% increase compared to Eskom's 11% nationwide municipality. So, like, basically, what they're going to do, they're going to invest in the poorer communities. And I kind of thought about it, and I thought, well, hold on a second here, right? Like, if you look at for example, the cleaning fee that Sky was charged for, right? 60 Rand cleaning fee. I'm going like, well, I in my neighborhood, right, and where I live, and I'm not going to say where I live, I haven't seen anybody. The only thing I ever see here is once every maybe second or third month, I see the Cape Town guys come out that do they like mow the parks and the embankments and shit like that. I see them. Not once have I seen street sweepers anywhere in my neighborhood. Never, right? My neighborhood's pretty clean. There's no trash lying around. The only time there's trash lying around is like on a Friday when, the garbage guys come. And then I've got the bin diggers that come and just like rip my shit. But then I play the game with them where I'm like, well, I'm going to bring it out. I'll bring my bin out just as the garbage truck comes, and I pull it out, and he sees me and he starts walking towards me, and I see the truck, and I go, haha, and I smile at him, and I give the bin to the garbage guy, and then like you just see the disappointment in the bin digger's face. But I'm like, I don't care, because every time I come there, it's like he just rips everything to shit, and I've got to wash my bin out every time. I'm like, listen, off. I don't care. I don't have any. I don't care. Go to the rubbish dump and go dig through shit there. So, okay, sorry, infrastructure change. Sorry, scroll. I know. Scroll. Darth Sean, do you want to maybe read us one or two?
Yeah. Okay, so here's a few comments. So
right. We have to. I have to do this one. We don't have a military. AJM, you're 100% correct. I was going after I said it, I was going, wait, hold on a second. Yeah, we're just we just have to fend for ourselves.
So Shantalu says my square meterage is 410. And our rates, and she lives in Strand, Somerset, comes up to 1,700 ish, right? That's one.
Yeah.
And then hold on. Aurora, I pay close between 1,900 and 2,500. She lives in 180 square meter property.
Holy shit.
Whistler G, our place is 512 square meters. He pays rates and taxes 1,900. All right, Charmaine, I got to mention this one. Charmaine, we have solar geyser, solar system, gas stove, and we still pay over 2,000 Rand a month on electricity.
That's insanity. And I'm just so AJM just made a comment here as well. We know Eskom is that, and at the same time you've got Eskom burning diesel, pushing pressing the price of petrol up and shit like that. Burning diesel to keep the lights on. It's beyond madness. And the part about this entire budget that just got me was the fact of so this budget contains Cape Town's infrastructure plan investment over the next 3 years, which is 3. So this part just egged me off right off the bat. This is more than 3 Gauteng metros combined. And first off, when I heard it was 3.9, I'm going, who quoted this for you? I mean, can we see it? How many quotes did you get? What are they doing? What exactly is in the quote? Just put the quote out exactly for us to see what you're being charged for, what the price are. How much are we inflated? Are we spending? Are we buying the same brooms that Eskom had? There's a broom included for the guys that are going to do city cleaning, but it's 100,000 Rand Nimbus 4000 because it's the new Harry Potter broom. We're going to use those brooms because those 100,000 Rand brooms, the 20 Rand broom for macro, that just won't work. We need Harry Potter's broom because it's magic. Show me the shells. Show me the shells. I want to see it. I want to see the broom. And this part just egged me on completely. Crucially, a fully 75% of this investment directly benefits lower income households. You know what? No, I don't want that to go to low income households. I'm sorry. It's I want it to equally go to everyone. This is our constitution. We have a constitution that says we will not be discriminated against based on any criteria. Wealth is one of those. Where you live, who you are, your race, gender, creed, your earnings, all the shit. I don't want to be judged on that. This is exactly what the city of Cape Town is doing. They're going to take money from the richest parts and give it to poorer communities. They're going to invest 75% of the 40 million Rand budget, which every resident living in Cape Town district is going to pay for. And it's going to go to poorer communities. And I was thinking about this, and again, this sounds terrible. Sorry, I was leading there, and then I kind of got distracted. The whole thing with the cleaning fee, and I'm going, like I was saying, in my area, there's not much litter. Every now and again, maybe the garbage guys. So I'm going, why am I paying for litter cleanup when there is almost never litter in my area? Yet I go to some areas.
It's a fair statement to make.
And I go to some areas, and it's just it's absolutely abysmal. It's people just chuck shit everywhere. There's just garbage for days, and I'm going don't you think, Gordon, sorry, don't you think, just for 1 second, just come closer, good sir. Don't you think you incentivize people that you maybe make, if your area, say for example, you live in, I don't know, Sea Point, right? And the ward that you stay in is completely littered to the brim. No one does anything. Don't you think it would be, you'd incentivize people by making them pay, maybe like, instead of 60 Rand like everyone else does, maybe make them pay like $200 because your area is more dirty. You know what? That would incentivize people to go, oh, wait, you know what? Maybe I should clean up. But you know what you're doing? You're going, no, 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 no. We're going to make the people in the expensive homes pay for cleanup. The people that are constantly littering do not give a shit. They don't have to pay for it. There's no consequence for them littering. I mean, does that not make any fucking sense to you? Any sense? Like, no sense whatsoever. I'm just asking. It's like, are you seriously going, don't you think this is what we should do? Like, you guys have syntax, right? It's the fucking same. I don't get it. I don't get it. It blows my mind. But this is what we live in. And like, and if, for example, if I just stand up and go like, listen, I think this is unjust. Go, oh, well, you don't care about the poor. Like, no, I don't fucking care. I'm at that point where I'm going, you know what, fine, if you want to say I don't care, but like, this is not helping anybody. You're taking from one person and giving to the other person, and like, you've got a whole bunch of people that are just going like, you're getting, like, they're getting the majority of services. 75% of the investment is going to poorer communities, lower income households. Okay, so I don't understand. And then the same thing, this is the one where they point out where they want to increase, they want to tie, I think it was, they want to tie your water usage to your property evaluation. I'm going, what? None of this makes sense, but they don't care. All this is about is trying to pull in more money. That's all it is.
So interesting enough, by us apparently we're having water restrictions, right? But we get our water from a dam called Midmar Dam. I drove past it yesterday. That bitch is full. Now, I don't know why we're on a restriction and we're going into summer, which is our rainy season. So like, I
mean, no. It just makes me angry. Hence the red. It just like, this is just, all this is just like, it's just a progression of sort of social ideology, democratic socialism. It's going like, I don't think people are going to continue voting. This is not righteous. It's not fair. I think the government can't just come along and go like, okay, cool, well, we need more money, we'll just tax you into oblivion, right? It's not.
But it's got to have a turning point. Like, this is the thing. And at what point do we go, fuck off, we've had enough?
No, that's 100% correct. It's like, at what point do we go, listen, guys, no. I mean, like, how do they pull this off? And like, you know what the worst part about this entire thing was? This. So, I mean, I think we did mention this before. Sorry if I'm bringing it up again.
No, while you're finding it.
So now I've got it right here. So Cape Town Mayor blasts wealthiest property owners. I'm going like, because they have an issue about being discriminated on the basis of where they stay and how much they earn and how hard they work. Are you joking?
But that's the most baffling part. You're penalizing people for working hard, budgeting well, saving, making a living, being successful. What is the incentive for me to work my ass off then?
No, it's not.
I'm gonna get paid to go.
I didn't even know why I should pick up shit
in the street. In the road.
Yeah, I'm just going to do that from now. I'm just going to go, oh, you know what? Here we go. No, I'm paying rates and taxes for it anyway, and they're going to charge me for it regardless. I'm going, it doesn't make any sense. It honestly doesn't make any sense. Make it make sense to me. Like, just like, all I would just like a just society. Like we have this in our constitution. This is what I don't understand. It's like, we treat everybody equal, but like, no. They say that, but then they push inequality laws. Like, I mean, B is exactly that thing. It's going, okay, well, we're gonna make the rich people pay for the poor people. It's going like, but that's not equality. I'm sorry. Listen, if you live in a crappy area, cool. I'd say cool. Let's do it 50-50, right? Okay, cool. Like, make sure that all the things are taken care of. Like, the people who are paying for it, make sure that they're happy. Everything that's left over, then cool. Let's start investing that into poorer communities. Right? But you can't incentivize, you can't make us pay for bad behavior. Like littering. And I use littering as an example, right? Littering bad, right? People just, And there are some communities there. It's like, I mean, like what is like sometimes Woodstock Main Road. I'll drive through and I'm going, holy shit, this looks like an absolute catastrophe. But I mean, there's not a single shop owner who's incentivized. He's not getting charged over the arsehole for it. Yeah, doesn't give a shit. Like when you start going, cool, well, listen here, this area, this block of streets, I mean, they can issue, traffic office can issue fines to people. Why don't you start going, okay, well, it's really dirty outside. So you can actually start shooting people that live in around the area. If you start making them pay for it, they're going to go, okay, wait, hold on. I'm going to tell my neighbors and stuff, listen, guys, oh, there's a kid throwing, hey, you pick that shit up. Like that, I mean, I come from where that used to happen. I'd walk in the street, drop something, or like, some old tiny goes, no, that's just, you pick that up right now. My mom would slap the living shit out of me if I just chucked a can somewhere. It's like, well, how are you going to enforce that? It's like, you start making people pay for it. So swap this around. Stop making the Constantia people, the rich pay, like he says, if you're the wealthiest property owners, blasts them. It's like, wow, you don't care about the poor. No, we fucking don't. Incentivize the poor people in poor communities by fining them. That's it all. Cool. Maybe you can do it that way around. But you're not. You're going, okay, cool. You guys are doing everything really well. You have a good house, but we're going to make you pay because there's poor people that don't give a fuck about picking up their trash, and your money's going to go to getting people out there to make that nice and clean. I'm going, no. Make them pay for it. Easy as that. I mean, the fact that what Gavin just said now. It's like something works, he still has to pay for it. So he's made, for example, if we use Gavin's example, Gavin has already paid property tax. He's paid that extra levy on like the service, like maintenance and service of electricity, and then they made him pay a third time for the call out. That's madness. That's the city.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Just some comments here. Debbie says, leave your shit bucket on the municipal doorstep. Debbie, if they don't turn my water back on, I'm going to start shitting in a bucket. I'm going to take it down to the municipality and I'm going to leave it there.
I think you should do that.
I'll record that and I'll put it on the channel.
There we go. Ruvain says, South Africa's unlivable shithole. I mean, listen, that's why I started again. I started the show playing that song, African Sun. It's like the thing is, at the same time, my family's here, my friends are here, my culture is here, my extended culture, like everything I love is under I was born here. You know what I mean? This is like, I still have a love for the people, for the thing. And like the least thing I can do is try and go, guys, let's try and fix this. But the thing is, the problem is, I think what old Jordan here is doing, or Gordon, couldn't care if I'm saying it right or wrong, is he's going like he wants to change things by making the rich people pay for it. It's never going to work. At some time, you're going to start facing backlash, right? I mean, again, I wish we could go back to what in like America, where they went to war over like a 3% tax increase. If you kind of break it down to, wow, it wasn't just that, but it was technically that. But here we are. We're getting absolutely butt graped, and we just go, yeah, cool. We just sit here, and at least we're here. We're going, guys, this is enough. I fucking had it. I've had enough of this, and you should make it known. But yes, let's read some comments. I'm sorry I went on a rant. The DA are social democrats. 100% can agree with you, Chantal Lu. 144. Oh, Peter Savenga's in the house. Good evening, sir. Pat Senecal blows my mind as well, 100%.
Here's a nice one by AJM. We are suffering the consequences of centuries of bad political governance worldwide.
True. No, 100%, bro. I'm completely with you on that. And this is the thing. But like, it's a difficult thing. Well, where do we, like, what? I mean, again, like I say this, like, what do we do? I'm not doing anything. I mean, like, I'm trying to. You guys are trying to. We're here going. We're on a public forum. We're going, this is enough. We've had enough of this, right? We don't want this kind of environment anymore. And I don't, and this is where sometimes I kind of have to agree with Spoon on the whole thing of like, what is democracy? How can the municipal government pass a certain thing and go like, well, we're just going to do this? On what authority? Like the people have not given you the authority to do it. And again, then the issue comes in place of going like, okay, cool, but wait, hold on. Well, hypothetically, if we vote, there are more poor people than rich people. So like, it's like, the whole, they can just vote to take our money. And that's like, That's why we have a constitutional democracy, so that people can't vote to take our shit away. But it's like, that's what we're doing. We're violating our constitution. This is what he's doing. I'm sorry. This is exactly what the DA is doing. They're going, well, we shall not be discriminated based on but any aspects of your life. But that's what they're doing. It
So
breaks the brain.
PK says, dude, I do not even work in South Africa. I get taxed to hell because I work for overseas companies. Then I get double tax on property, VAT, and everything else. It is insanity, dude. I feel for you, man. Yes,
No, 100%, man. Sorry, I was just sharing the comment from AJM, PK, Debbie Moore.
Sorry, he's saying another one, AJM. We need the Tesla bot to run the world.
Dude, I honestly, I think it's the best way forward. So I don't want. God, I'm like 73 comments behind. I'm trying to catch up. Sorry. I wish everyone would boycott and stop paying rates. I wish everybody would boycott and stop paying rates altogether. This is the thing. I really wish we could come together, but I think it's years and years of sort of propaganda where we're kind of broken apart as like a united people, right? Where we should go like, cool. Like, how can we like? I wish there were a party that, instead of like, maybe like the Cape Exit, but like a different party going, listen, we just want just society, right? And then go, okay, cool. Well, listen, we're gonna hire a lawyer, and if you want to be part, pay us the money, and we're gonna keep this until the government, does the right thing. But at least like Solidarity and AfriForum have come out, and they're taking the DA to court. And it's like, you fucking deserve it. You absolutely deserve it, DA. And I bet you next year they're gonna. The problem is now is like people aren't gonna vote for the DA, but like now, who comes in place of the DA? That's the kind of thing. Like. We have a party that's just does what they need to do, but now, like, who else is there? None of the other parties can just manage it. I mean, I don't like the DA, but they do have their administration is like, cool, they get it done, but now they're taking it too far. Yeah, like Dachbeck says, correct. We did not ask for this. We 100% did not. Two wolves and a sheep. That's exactly the thing with the whole vibe of the poor. Like, poor people out, so they can just go like, we're just going to vote and we're eating you. That's exactly what's happening here. And then the mayor can come out and go, well, this is the will of the people. I'm going like, what about my rights? Fuck you. Sorry.
So RJ goes, Mork, in your government,
YouTube names are fixed again.
Yeah, I was about to say
sorry.
that
I just want to like 144. Oh, Arbot, YouTube names are fixed. Thank you. I just noticed it as well. Everybody names are cool. Like, I don't know what happened. The YouTube gods have smiled upon us this day. Mork, in your government, who will be allowed to vote? Only the people that pay income. Listen, I don't want. If in my government, right, I would not have income tax. I would abolish income tax. I would make it maybe like let's do 20%. 20% that. That's it. And we'll do maybe like a property tax, but that's obviously just for rates and levies, and we'll do it like maybe like something really small, like 2% to 3%, a little bit higher than you're paying now, but you're not paying income tax, so it balances. I don't think you should be paying more in total more than I think 15% is a nice across the board. Maybe, yeah, I think we should be able to make a country out, and we'll just decrease the size of everything, like so big. I mean, again, I need to think this through, RJ. You're putting me on the spot here. Like, I'm trying to plan my government, but it's slowly, and it's going to take everybody. We're all going to be in it. I might not even be the mayor or I don't want to be the president anyway. Be the evil guy in the background stroking my cat. The problem. So Chantal goes. Problem is that if you don't pay them, they cut your water off. They have. Yeah, and then you have to pay a reconnection fee. And you know what the other thing is I noticed? Well, so me and the missus rent, right? So I think I told you guys before. There's this thing I noticed last year where I think our landlords forgot to pay their rates and taxes, or like I think they had a debit order and something happened where the debit order didn't go through. So we went and bought electricity, and they deducted that entire amount. Well, like we went. I think
the outstanding rates. Yeah.
Went and bought 2,000 rands worth of electricity, and they just deducted it. They just went 75%. They just took it off, and I was going like, okay, sorry, what? And then I think a few months later it happened again. And this is one of those moments where it's the end of the month, right? So I was like, oh, shit, I've got like 3 days left. It's winter, it's cold, everything is cost high. This is last year somewhere. So I was like, cool, let's just buy like 500 Rand just to like make sure we get. And then I think I had enough units for 1 day, 1.5 days. And now, so the great part is the city of Cape Town, it takes them. So I phoned the landlord, immediately they make the payment, right? But it takes the city of Cape Town 3 working days for this to reflect on their account. So you know what happens is it's on a Friday. So the Friday, no, it happened on Thursday. So the Thursday, they pay it immediately. So the next day, I bought enough electricity. So it's just 1 day. So now I've got to buy again. So I'm having to buy, I think I ended up buying something like 1,900 Rand until the Monday because they kept deducting the rates and levies.
I would be so pissed
and I'm
off.
So I'm buying 400 Rand and I'm getting like 21 units. And it's lasting a day and a bit. And I'm going like, what the? And like,
dude, I'd be fuming.
And it's just there. It's just flushing up. You know, it's like at the end of the month where you don't have a lot of cash left in your bank account. I had that shit going down.
Debit's going off. Oh my god, I would be so.
And I lost my shit.
Dude. I would. Yeah.
No,
I don't blame you.
So I phoned the chick. I phoned the chick on the Monday, and I'm going like, listen, can you? And then she has an issue like, oh, it's not your account. I'm going like, but I'm the tenant, right? So phone the landlord, get his ID number. It's like, oh yeah, cool. No, it's only going to come through on Wednesday. And I'm like, you are joking. And she's just like, could not give an inch of a fuck. Couldn't care. Just doesn't give a shit about it. Yes, the comments are coming in. So I'm 117 comments behind.
Yeah,
guys. PK, we have no actual leaders in South Africa. Okay, well, let's just spend a little bit of time. Let's just read a bunch of the comments. I'm really sorry, you guys. I'm slow. Listen, I am a bit slow.
Lindy D wants to know, and this is the conversation we're having just now. Did the homeowner pay you back?
Yeah, no, they paid me back. But this is where the problem lies, right? So our homeowner was totally cool about it. But the issue is now you've got that entire system where at the beginning of the month, if you buy X amount, you're getting it at you buy at the end of the month, you get it at a much higher rate. So I'm spending 3 times the amount of money for electricity, and I'm buying at the highest rate because I just have to get through until the beginning of the new month. And then because even at the beginning of the month I couldn't get through, so now I'm buying shitloads of vibe there, and it's just getting deducted, and it's like they just couldn't give a shit.
It's interesting you mentioned that. Can you pull up Sky's comment again?
Yes, I can. Of course, I can. Hold on a second.
There was a comment that was further down that I read. It was quite interesting as well because obviously the guy was talking to Mr. Lewis, whatever the.
Okay, man. Quickly. Sorry, I haven't read. I need to read Peter's comment. Mork, young people cannot afford our luxury of our nihilism. What are you doing now? Lamenting is something. The emperor has no clothes. No. Wait, sorry. Oh my god, like so many comments. Guys, slow down. Okay, I'm going to skip a few. No screw tax people in communities work. I mean, we have to somehow we have to fund government a little. I think this was in line with me going how I would run the robot. Listen, I've told you guys before. I'm all for getting. Listen, if you don't want to work on a farm, like bro, it's cool. Once the Tesla robots are cheap, we're just implement those. Those are things going to pick grapes and pick the fruit and all that shit. Just wait. Everybody, and then everybody's going to be on like social welfare or some shit. Mork, you've got to tell everybody to subscribe it. Thanks, Kevin. Yes, please, everybody, subscribe. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, cool. I'm caught up with all the comments. The country is like a. So this is from 144. This country. This country is like a that hit a mouse right off.
It's a write-off.
But I mean, it is a shit show. It's a shit show across the board, and it's like going like, you know what, robo welfare. Yeah, people are gonna claim it. Oh, it's gonna have. Everybody's gonna go like the robots are taking our jobs. But I mean, like, it boggles my mind. And you're going like, it's like. I don't know, man. Like I had an inch of faith in the beginning. I'm not going to lie. I had an inch of faith in the GNU. I thought like, listen, maybe it'll bring them account. But the only thing it's done is it shows you that like that whole statement when they say like power corrupts. That's true. Look at the DA. It's like look at the stuff that our mayor is doing. You know. But sorry, Darth Sean, you wanted me to bring up Sky's comment. Here we go.
Yeah,
He's
so
talking
just
about this
a
one.
little.
Was it in regards to this? Or further down here?
Yeah. Shit. Maybe it was.
I mean, yeah. Look
the
at
guy talking about petrol.
Could have
Go to
been.
yeah.
Could have
Go
been on
to
this one.
yeah. It's on. Yeah, that's further down. Stop.
Oh yeah.
Do you pay
Marius.
more for petrol if you buy more than 30 liters a month?
Yeah. See, this is the problem. It's this inverse of like I got to checkers with Pick and Pay, right? And when you buy like a small Coke, you buy like what's a 500 Coke now? It's like 10 rand, right? If you buy a 2 liter of Coke, it's like 25 rand.
Yeah.
So like the more you buy, the less you get. But this is the country we live in. We live in a country where the SOE Eskom has come out begging people to not use their product. In the history of the world, what more insanity is that? And you're going like, well, this is what communism and socialism gives you. And then there are people who are going, well, it's not real socialism. Again, you're an idiot. You're honestly an idiot. Anybody that supports like this kind of, it's just look at South Africa. Look at South Africa and go like, because we're heading down. We still got capitalism here, but we're heading down a socialist route that's just unending. It's just complete and utter chaos. There's no way of making it work. And this is the thing that like a lot of times when I see these people debate about like socialism versus capitalism, I think there was the guy from the PDP, what's the guy's name? One of that Jubilee things where it's like one capitalist versus 20 anti-capitalists, right? This one dude just like, he's got a podcast. He just did a thing about that. And he sat down with these and I'm just going like, you know what, classic example of what the terrible, where socialism and communism is going to lead you is South Africa. 28 million people on social welfare. How is that sustainable with what, 7 million registered taxpayers where 86% of them are paying something like 86% is paying the majority of income tax. It's insane. It's unsustainable. It's so unsustainable. But like PBD Patrick Pett.
Slow down, focus.
Patrick Bet David. Yeah. So he had it was basically recently did a Jubilee vibe where he sat down and these people are insane. It's just all you have to do is just look at South Africa. It's unsustainable.
Yeah, 100%. PK gives a nice. Sorry. PK gives a nice. Give people a reason to work and be proud of their community. Yeah, that's such a good thing, man. That's such a good comment.
But that's the thing, and it's like also like going back to this whole thing of like if you make people, for example, if like the thing is like it's such a simple thing. Like, oh, who's going to be the poor people are going to be upset? Yeah, fucking so what? But the problem is that I think the DA won't do that because they're trying to get the poor people to vote for them. Because I think maybe it's a power struggle. Again, I don't know. I'm posing a hypothetical. Maybe that's the thing. They want to be friendly to the poor because I think that's the route that the ANC does, right? They appeal to the poorest of the poor, going, well, we're going to give you. I mean, this is what happened as soon as like they had election. What was the first thing that they said? Oh no! If the DA wins, they're going to take away your benefits. It's like, what? Yeah. No, they've never said that, but that's the thing. And a lot of people. I mean, think about that. I'm not saying that 28 million are completely ANC voters. I'm just going. You have people, 28 million. That's half your population reliant on the government. With like maybe 1 million. Let's round it off. 2 million people paying for the majority of that. How is that going to work? I don't know. I don't have the answers. I mean, I got solutions, but it's not going to be pretty. Let's see. RJ, social grants are giving the voluntary public service. That's 100%. That's what they should do. Social grants are only given for voluntary public service. That would be amazing. I think I saw a video actually today where there was this chick who for the last 7 years she's getting food stamps, and suddenly she goes, okay, cool. Well, again, I'm not sure 100% of the validity of this video, but she was moaning that she now has to do community service in order to keep her.
That's right.
And I'm going like, well, I think that's how it should be. What's that Kif saying from Starship Troopers?
Oh shit! Which one?
Then the saying, no. I'm just gonna absolutely murder it. It's too many things going on in my head. I can't remember everything, guys. No citizenship without service, or something like that. I can't remember. But I mean, that's like, listen, if you want benefits, then okay, cool. If you want to live, if you want to get a child grant, okay, cool. Then maybe for 3 hours a day, you have to go help out at a creche, at a local school or some shit. Then you can get all the benefits that you want. I think that's how it should be. If you want to live off the state, you have to put time in. You have to give back. That's just how it is. If you can't give back monetarily, okay, cool. And again, it's like let's take old people away from it. They've how much tax have they paid in their entire life? Cool. I could make sort of a submission, or I can bend the knee when it comes to old people and pensions and shit like that. Like I think that's the thing. Think about it. Like the government can lend money on the basis of what citizens are going to bring in tax over their entire lifetime. I'm sure the government can then make sure that these people have enough to live on at the end of their years, type of shit. You know? Yeah, I'm with it. No child grants only for households with a father. There we go. That one right there. That's what you do. You'll incentivize a family sticking together, right? So it's only when the family's sticking together and they fall on actual hard times, because now people aren't incentivized to go out and go like, well, if I can just have 1 or 2 kids. But like we've seen them, and it's not anecdotal. You can see the stories. There are people that have 6, 8, 9 children because they're going to get benefits from those kids. It's madness, man. Arbot says the 1,600 Paleo engine fits perfectly in them. Oh, you're talking about the Uno.
Yeah, they're talking about Unos.
Stopping degenerates smoking weed all day, leeching off the guys who work. No, that's 100% true. But I'm like, they're not even smoking weed. And then the problem is that you've got American leftist politics. You've got American leftist politics that influence our country. Intersectionality that filters over this side of the pond, and it influences the great minds of thinkers of everything is about racism. This absolute horseshit. No, it's not. It's just about surviving.
I like George 74. All politicians need to provide a portfolio of what they did / accomplished during the year. I like that.
Yes. Also, they need to show us open their bank accounts. Every single, listen, the thing is this. If you want to become, and I've said this hundreds of times, I'm actually, AJ, I'm sorry I'm repeating myself. If you're a politician, your entire bank account needs to be open. Every single one of we don't have to open it. There has to be a committee, and they can review you and every single person that you know, their bank account. Every family member, maybe not every person but every single family member. And even so it's like your direct brother, or maybe your cousin, your brother's son or brother's daughter or some shit like that. Everything has to be open.
If you start off with the municipality, if you start off with creating their bank account or the municipality bank account, making it transparent, so anyone can log on and see where the money is going. I think that's a good start. You can see this. Okay, this person's getting paid. What does this person do? Well, this person works in this is their function. This is their job title. This is what they do. That's the amount of money that they make. Especially if you're working for the public.
I mean, again, I'm going to butcher this. What? Crocotopia says, none of my parents are eligible for pension. 89 years and 91 years. That is absolutely horrible, man. That's absolutely horrible. I mean, they're South African citizens, right? And I can just imagine they're not eligible because no, see, it's just this.
AJ, well, you guys are so cute thinking we live in a democracy.
Yeah. It's like your vote doesn't matter.
Chest pains. Lifestyle audits every 6 months. Yes.
No. Monthly. Lifestyle audits monthly. What are you spending on? We want to see your bank account, your credit card, everything. Where did the money go? 7 hosts sent us. What already? Booyakasha. Good evening to the hosties, to the footsackers. I always wanted to call it the footsackers because like I'm dyslexic, so I mix his because he's always got the footsack cap on. Always mix the two up. Welcome, footsackers. Thank you guys for joining. How was Ronaldo's show with Byron? You know what? I really maybe should get Byron on. I mean, I don't know Byron. It's actually maybe nice to to meet a guy because I mean he's been doing it for ages, and he's actually he's doing the Lord's work as well. That's the thing. You've got lots of people that are out there providing content, and the thing is this, right? All that you need to do is you don't even have to share this video. Maybe you've heard something, you're going like, next time you have a conversation with a friend going like, but this just isn't right. This entire system is broken, and we need to spread that. Maybe that'll help in the long run. I mean, I hope so. Byron's great. No, I think he's awesome. I mean, I think I stopped watching. I mean, I didn't watch a lot of Morning Shot. Somewhere close to when they were doing together. I don't know why. I was just, and then I started watching a little bit of when Byron was doing it himself, and it's like great stuff, great content, man. Born and lived. So Cryptopia talks about his parents. Born in SA, paid tax. Government said they have enough. Yeah, again, it's insanity, man. It's really insanity. It's host sent us. Holy shit. Hello, everybody. Good evening. So nice to have you all here. Actually, I wanted it's really, I'm just Matthew. Who's Ronaldo? Always a knob. Celine Smith, host sent us. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate you popping in, man. It's really awesome. Yes, in Constantia. So Kevin Zilla says in Constantia, men's toilets are now unisex, and the girls' toilets are bigger. Oh Lord, I mean, like, see, this is the thing. We're taking intersectional politics from the US and we're implementing it on the side. I mean, this is why you see a lot of the times you see the stuff like with like remember that what was it that couple of years ago when those students at the UCT were talking about decolonizing science, and they're going like, wow, how do you explain lightning happening here? It's like that. Where do you think that comes from? This is from these insane leftist ideologies that come from universities over there that like implement on this side, and then people go like, oh, the most important thing is racism in this day and age. No, it's not. It's so insane, man. Keanu goes, democracy isn't democracy if sorry, read it. Democracy isn't democracy if the buying power of the citizens are controlled by the government. It always leads to kleptocracy, 100%. And that's the thing. That's why the government wants people to be to be dependent on the government, because you're not going to bite the hand that feeds you. And that's exactly this is what we saw in the previous election. As soon as what are the first things the ANC came out and said? Oh no! If you vote for the DA, you're going to lose your benefits.
Hello there.
Oh, JFD Smith has subscribed. Thank you, good sir. Really appreciate it. UCT AK. Yes. But everyone, Aaron's wrist. Sorry. Where's that? No, I just skipped ahead. Lindy D says, but everyone, Aaron's wrist posted a video on the Lex Libertas. He finally has a plan. He knows what to do. I'm being sarcastic. Oh. Leftism is a disease. Yes, you are 100% correct. PK, watch them both and many others because I want people to wake up.
Hello there.
Love the Mork channel more because it's funny and it's just a normal chat. Stop it, PK. Stop it. See, everybody, we're the fun channel. So everybody that's here from the Ronaldo show, we're the fun channel. It's like, it's Ronaldo, Morning Shot, Joe, Colonel Chris Wyatt. They're serious. Over here, we know that our country is fucked, and we're going to laugh all the way as it burns. Because what else can we? Because that's the true essence of being a South African. We're going to laugh at our misery, but at least we're going to go down laughing. But we're going to have a fun time, and we're going to try and do it. The thing is this, though, and this is what I always tell people. It's like a terrible thing to say, though, but I'm going to say it. Like, don't push. Some people just don't, like Afrikaners. Don't push them too hard, man. Just don't put them like you're going to think back of the Slag of Butterfield and stuff like that. Don't push us too far. Even if with the Führer, it's like you pushed them too far. Like the Americans pushed them too far. They dropped a nuclear bomb. Don't push certain people too far. They're going to take it. They're going to take it and take it. Eventually, they're going to go, look, you know what? I'm not standing for this anymore. Slippery pickle.
When we live in a rondavel and have fire in the middle of your house, the carbon that collects on your thatch becomes a lightning conductor because of racism.
That's real science. That's like, see, Slippery Pickle has decolonized science. Good evening, Mark Myberg. Good to see you back, my good sir. Oh, listen, there was another story I thought we must cover, and this is all thanks to Recon One, and I'm going to give thanks to Recon One because he was the first person to share it. He's the first person I saw on X. And a lot of times, Recon One's right in front of the pack when it comes to me seeing information, especially on X. And so I was trying to say thanks to Recon One for bringing this. I don't know if you guys have seen this. I bet you all have. Ronaldo did a video about it yesterday. So just going to pause it, and then we can. This is the long one. This is the 2-minute one. I'm going to skip it sort of to the middle, but I just wanted to just to hit home the whole emphasis on the DA. So this is about I think you guys heard about the Stellenbosch incident that happened, where
I have not.
Wait. So just to say, Yasmin says just subscribed. Didn't know this channel existed until Ronaldo mentioned it. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you subscribing. Thanks so much for hanging out. Scoping out which of you are going to viable corpse to loot when the shit goes down. Love you. But again, sorry. So Recon One, the person who just commented, big up to him for sharing this. This is where a lot of the stuff I see comes from Recon One first. Unfortunately, I don't have the capability of being able to. A lot of times I miss half the shit. You guys tell me, I'm going like, oh my god, did you see this thing? I'm like, what are you guys even talking about? Because like there's so much happening on X, and like sometimes at work, I'm like, it's like I can't even look at my phone. I've got like on phone with a client constantly mailing. And then 5 hours passes by, and then I look at X, and I'm going, "What the f happened?" And it's just like it's like the end of the world. So this was shared by Recon One. This is the whole situation that happened. And again, I don't know when exactly this happened. So this was the HR minister, head of HR for the municipality of Stellenbosch, Alexander Kannemeyer. I'm just not sure when exactly this happened. So I just want to share this. So here it is. It's from Recon One in South Africa. Alexander Kannemeyer, who has been the human resource manager for Stellenbosch Municipality, was caught in a video suggesting making life difficult for white employees until they resign in order to replace them with black employees. Imagine suggesting unlawful bullying staff at work to get them to resign. This is, again, a DA-run municipality. And what happened? They came out going, oh, well, like it was out of context. And then they released the follow-up video. It was like, oh, shit, it's not out of context. It's not like what happened to Ronaldo. That was out of context. It's also funny, though. It's funny, like seeing like there's a lot of foot suckers over here. It's weird that the DA didn't immediately come out and go, hello? Well, the whole entire Ronaldo video was out of context. But no. This one, instantly, bro. Minutes later, oh no, yeah, you guys just context doesn't matter. No, you guys remember what fucking context is all of a sudden? Why are you laughing?
No, I'm laughing at what you're saying, the context thing.
I thought someone made like a funny joke.
No.
So I'm just going to play a little snippet of this. Sorry, audio is terrible.
My director, I don't support what is going on currently in certain sections of infrastructure directors. I have a concern that we also have always whites in charge still in our technical services and water services.
So just to give you guys an overview of this is what happens when your worldview is dictated by intersectionality, right? This worldview is going, well, no. Well, for everything to be awesome and fair, we have to, the people who work in said area. So, for example, you have a business. It has to reflect what the population demographic is, diversity demographic is of the country. And it's just, that's not how things work. Because certain people, certain cultures, certain people have different interests. So what you're doing is you're eliminating the concept of what people are interested in, what people are excel in. Like, for example, that's like, and you won't see it in other places. You won't go to like our national football club and go, you know what we need to do? We need to bring more diversity in. You know, there needs to be a disabled person, you know, in our national football, our national soccer team. There's got to be a disabled person. There's got to be 3 women. Somehow it doesn't matter there, but like you want to inject this, and somehow this is going to make everything level things out, which is just an insane thing to think about. And if you don't believe me, go read a bit of Thomas Sowell. It's just like this is just intersectional bullshit leftist politics. But sorry, like I'm yappering on.
The problem with that, because the message we're sending out to especially international staff is they don't have.
Can you guys hear?
Competency, correct? Yeah. So I can unfortunately not support you, but I'm not a tenant. I can only advise. But I will write that advice in a separate email to Emmett. So if she makes a decision contrary to what you guys decide, it may be that she now decided to take my advice. That's also. But I cannot support the fact that we every time appoint the best scoring candidate, and it's always the white man.
I mean, isn't that just insane to you that the people that come in that apply for the job, the best scoring candidates happens to be a set race? Why the fuck does it matter? This is the thing, is where intersectional politics, identity politics overrules just rational, logical thinking. I want the best person for the job. No. We can't have that. It's got to look good. What we're going to run the country to look. Let's look at ESCOM. What did we do there? We did exactly this. And where are we now? We're burning fucking diesel. We're burning diesel by the day because the entire SO is so inexpensive. How much do we owe on ESCOM? Darth Sean, can you remember?
Oh my god, it's a lot, dude.
Like in the trillions. Lindy, I can't. Sorry, Lindy, I can't make it louder. It's like it's on the website. I don't have control to make it louder, and this also looks like it's been recorded on a laptop. But I mean, okay, fine. If you guys can't hear it, Kev, I'm not going to play any further. But basically, he gets into the whole vibe of, and he goes, well, what we also want to do is we want to make things harder for the current white employees that we have. And we're going like the thing that bothers me the most is that people will freely say that. It's like I always talk about the pendulum swinging. It's going like, okay, cool, we've got apartheid now. It's gone so much to the other side. It's like people will freely just admit, going like they'll say it out loud. In my life, will I never be able to say that? Going like, you know what? We just need more white people in this thing, or we just need more black people. And going, your race has got no effect on anything. I think it's absolutely stupid to go down that road. It's just it's racism. Either way, it's still racism. There's no such thing as good racism. This is insanity. But yeah, I just thought I wanted to point this out. The backlash was just insane. And so big up to Recon One for sending this. Also, like, so that this is also a classic. Hey, dear South African, so the South African Human Rights Commission, an HR manager is suggesting that staff be harassed until they quit. Is this the norm now in South Africa? I bet you. If this was Ronaldo, like 24 hours later, when did this happen? This was like 2-3 days ago. Yeah, 2-3 days ago. I bet you not a single peep from the South African Human Rights Commission. Let's go have a quick look. Let's even see if they've commented on it.
So while you look that up, I just want to say, get your tongue out my ass, RJ. So he was, he's actually done quite a few. So the Mork Rock show is absolutely incredible. People are saying it's the best. And they're right. Huge energy, smart, funny, entertaining. Better than anyone thought possible. Truly a winning show. And then wait, hold on. Further down, he says again, he goes, the Mork Rock show, tremendous. Really the best show. Everybody's talking about it. Nobody does it better. Believe me, a total winner. Just like me, Mork Rock is making show great again. It gets better. Wait, hold on.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna find it quick. There's so many. Hold on, here we go. The Mork Rock show is wild. Super entertaining. kind of like a rocket. Launch, but for laughs. High energy, unexpected, and definitely worth watching. Would recommend. And then Peter carries on with it.
Peter Savenga of the Mork Show. He might have ADD, but he has a PhD in entertainment. Guys, stop it! You guys are like, this is so just good. Like, this is the best, most awesome chat in the world. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. Thank you so much. This is why I do this, just because the comments are absolutely fun. It's the most entertainment I've ever had in my life. It's just to hang out here and talk to you guys. The fact that you guys just sit, just listen, is awesome, and participate. And it's like, this is the whole thing where I talk about this whole thing of like, this is, to me, it feels like a KIF community. And listen, speaking of community, if you guys want to like just have more fun, we've got a Discord group. The link is in the thing below, and it's just fun. We just talk about random shit. You want to share something, you want to share a meme, you want to discuss a thing, you want to discuss a topic. We just have fun. It's just like, I think this is the thing, is to create a community, hang out, share things with each other. And also the one thing I always say is like, it grows out. It's family first, then it's your family, your friends, your community, your neighborhood, your country, shit like that. So like, if there's anybody, like, if you can, try and support your community, right? If there's anybody in here, there's a lawyer, speak to them. If there's anybody in there, there's a doctor, go try and see them. If they're obviously, like, if they're in your area and shit like that. But so big up. I'm really appreciative of like the feedback from people, and it's really fun. This is where we just come to have fun. We talk, we let, we just de-stress, we get it out of our system, because the only way to get some things out of our system is I'm going through a cuck time. Like, I just want to be able to vent. This is where you can come to vent all day long. I'll fucking listen to you. But thanks for the comments, guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. Really appreciate it. I just wanted to read, there was a comment from Keanu, I skipped it. Yampering on about. Here we go. So this is actually pretty interesting. So Keanu goes, the racial makeup of the Western Cape is 42% colored and 17% white, and employees are being pressured into having only 4% white employees to get in line with the national. It's insane. So like, where do you draw the line? No. It's like, wow, this is insane. It's like, cool, let's do it for that. But no. Nationally it should be this. It feels like, whose line is it anyway? Everything's made up and the points don't matter. Yeah. But we'll tax you to death. We'll tax you to death. Even the party that said we won't go down that road is going down that road, taxing you to death. Gert Glitch, I love the name. Half the country is equivocating like a bad smell in an elevator. Mork, love the show. It is my weekly escape. Stop, guy. Okay, stop it now. I'm not good at compliments and stuff. Fucking shy.
I want to say hi to Julia. I said that's someone new. She said hi to everyone. So just shout out to Julia.
Big up to Julia. I just want to big up Recon once. Okay, guys. Okay, this is enough now. Stop it now. But thank you. Stop doing it. I just have to read this. This is awesome. Recon 1. The Mork Show is that show that keeps you on the edge, where something amazing is about to happen, but never really does until it does. Thank you. I appreciate it. Listen, this is the thing. And I always say this. I go like, you know what? Over here, I don't mind if everybody rips on me. That's why, like, the thing is, if we can talk cuck about each other and rip each other off, right? There's nobody ideology that can ever upset you. There's nothing anybody that can say that can upset me. When the people that I like say things to offend me, the people I like say things to offend me worse than anybody that hates me, and I'll never get offended, because they can never do it as good as the people on this channel does. Western Cape is changing by the day. No, it's true. Even when you die, you have to pay tax. Dude, this is the thing. This is where I'm really getting over it. I'm really getting over it. And the DA just adding these things to us with it grinds me. It honestly grinds me to like a pulp. I just want to say, so chest pains, thank you so much for the 35 Rand for super chat. Chest pains. Peter Savenga needs to do a comedy channel. Actually, Peter Savenga has been busy with the channel for ages, and I completely support it. And I said to him, Peter Savenga, if you do this, I'm there, buddy. Just all you have to do is just start streaming.
Yeah,
just
we're there.
We'll join you and talk cuck, bro. And don't worry about it. Don't listen. And again, I'm speaking of somebody who I wanted to start streaming in COVID, and because I've got ADD, you guys. I mean, you ask the chat, you'll see people post shit like, "Hey, squirrel, lizard, squirrel," because I'm talking about one thing, and all of a sudden it's like, "Oh my god, look, it's laser point!" Ah! Because I've got I'm not a debate bro, right? I'm not but because I can, just have fun. I can still I'm taught it, which is like that, sitting with that in the back of my head going
140 South African rand. Mork, you are my sanity.
Right? Oh, stop it, Mark Myberg.
Mork, you are my sanity.
That's really cool. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate it. That's very sweet, dude. Really much appreciation. Like I can't tell you guys how fun it is. And again, just to go back to this thing with Peter, bro, just do it. It's like it's honestly fun. I mean, it's like, and I wanted to do it for like a year. I was going like, oh god, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to be scared. I'm going to sound like a retard. And you know what? Then I sounded like a retard, and people called me retarded, and it was fine. And I was like, I'm just going to go with it. And then some people go like, they love the fact that I'm retarded. I'm like, because I've got ADD. I'm like, look here, let me show you. Yeah, Matthew Dixon. Just like, listen.
I just want to say this, 104. Is Peter using Sean's dial-up to upload his channel?
No, he is. Yeah, he's been struggling with it for ages. He's been struggling. It's really hard. But I mean, listen, I don't get it, Peter. You've been, dude. We used to do the thing on Joe's thing with your entire setup. He's got the computer sitting behind him. It looks like he's going to talk about shit. Peter, just do it. I just want to share it again. Thank you, Mark Myber. That's fucking sweet. Thank you. Thanks to all the guys. Thanks to all the compliments. You really you make it worthwhile. You really make it worthwhile. Just to sit here and have a chat with you guys. And, we get the shit off our chest. We talk about the stuff that bugs us. And, we just and every now and again, have a chat with someone else. Every now and again, I try and go have a stop with somebody that's maybe not as, and going just think about the thing that you said. Just think about, for example, the, oh, well, da-da-da-da. It's going, okay, but you really think that the government's going to do that? No, the DA is the best. I'm going but just think about it quickly. Are they really doing that? Do you feel, is your life better, or are they just doing what they're supposed to do? And somehow you're going, well, in this country, Mork, look a squirrel. So yeah, I think that's the two things I wanted to pretty much cover. That was the main vibe. Oh, wait.
PK Tunes, because you said just do it. He goes, just do it, Nike. A good sponsorship opportunity there.
Yeah, exactly, Nike. I mean, I know. Listen, the thing that bothers me the most is I know Elon Musk watches this, and I mean Trump. Remember that one time when Trump called in.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
Trump phoned the show, right? He phoned me, left a message. Elon was there, and I was like, so I know Elon watches the show. I'm just going bro, you know what I mean? Just one little share on on X, you'll do a homie proud. Come on, just one time. Maybe I should make some of the short videos that Ronaldo and Joe and them make, one of those short 10-minute ones. Maybe I can do that. Maybe I should do that. It's probably my own fault. I should work harder. I shouldn't be like a Sasa Grant recipient. But I actually wanted to, there's one other thing that I thought was just I just want to. So you guys remember the story from a few weeks ago where there was this podcast and Gayton, or actually like we call him on the show, Grayton McKenzie. He was going he's going to take them to court because they said something about, what was the line again? They talked about they apparently some people eat each other, and I was going I don't know what that means, and apparently it's they chow each other, some shit. So apparently it was the podcasters who were black podcasters, I think Xhosa Zulu or something, and they made a derogatory comment about colored people. They said that they incestual vibe, right? So I saw this popped up today. So apparently the South African Human Rights Commission, podcasters who disparage colored people should undergo diversity training.
Diversity training.
Just just going to send them to re-education. They're going to re-educate them. They're going to sit there, and it's going to be like on 1984. They're just going to put the thing on like a Robot Chicken. You know what they at the beginning of Robot Chicken, where they put the chicken down, and they're just going to feed positive stuff into them. Colored good or some shit. I don't fuck they're going to do. Am I late? Tracy Wolf, you're never late. A wizard is never late, Tracy. I mean, so I'd like they're gonna sue Ronaldo, but when it comes to people who are of a different complexion to Ronaldo, they're just listen. Just a warning. Here we go. Like they should, not they must, or that they're going to take them to court, force them to go. They should go. These podcasters bad. Not slap on the wrist. There we go. Bad. You should go for diversity training. What is that? Like I can't imagine what that is. Is that just them sitting you down and forcing you to watch? Like what's that other chick that wrote that book about racism or something? Like watched like.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Why? Something about What? I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Like ADHD, where you're going like, I know the thing in my head, I just can't think of it for 1 second.
Get it? Yeah.
Yeah, maybe they should get shock therapy. John Spence, shock. Yeah, that's definitely They should go shock therapy.
Melissa Hartman, public funded mind control.
Yeah, no, that's 100% what it is. It's like diversity training. Like we're gonna force intersectionality in you, and all is just like communism bad, apartheid bad. It's just like that's all they're gonna show you, and then you're gonna walk away going, "Wow," there we go. Yes, Robert D'Angelo. Thank you.
That's it.
Chantal, just like I don't know. I wonder if we can make Chantal as just like the wise Yoda of this space. She just this is the thing. I think Chantal is a Todd whisperer, because she can read my mind, right? So not normal Todd. Like I'm saying, she's like, what's the thing called? She's an ADHD whisperer. So she can just sense. It's like, that's the thing. So like I can communicate, like, for example, if there was someone that was super tarded, right? I could explain to everybody else what the person is saying, and then Chantal could explain in like whatever language that everybody else is speaking normal English. And then, then everybody know what's going on. But yeah, that's probably what it is. They're just going to make, it's basically diversity training is just Robert D'Angelo reading white fragility.
Yeah.
That's all it is. I can promise you that's what it is. That's 100% what it is. Turd. No, it's a dyslexic whisperer. Petra Myberg. There we go. See, the names are back now. See, the reason I screwed it up, Petra, was because when the names were screwed up, it was one word, and I'm dyslexic, so it's not my fault, okay? It was whoever dropped, probably my mom's fault. Maybe she dropped me on my head when I was very young. I think she did.
You should ask her.
So don't
ask her.
Chantal leave. Retard whisperer. No, I've made it. It's because I have ADD. Okay, wait, no, that's because she can. But you've got a lesser ADHD than me. So Chantal only has ADHD, like a very mild case of it. But I've got ADHD plus dyslexia. That's why she can understand me. And when I think of a thing, then she knows what I mean. Debbie Murray, what the fuck is everybody talking about? Lol. Oh, just me being retarded. I'm sorry, Debbie. Just to catch up to speed. On tepid, maybe. What? Dylan, you have ADH. What is ADH? Dyslexia. Yes, I might have that as well. No. So listen, if I start dating men, then I've got dyslexia. I mean, yeah, that's kind of all I had.
Matthew Dixon. Chantal is on the ADHD family plan.
Oh gosh. Okay, cool. So that's all I've prepared. So the rest of the evening is just about whatever you guys want to talk about. So if there's anything y'all want to talk about, let's talk about it. Let's see what the chat says. Chantal has that's fucking brilliant. Let's see if there's anything in the Discord. I haven't missed anything, because a lot of times a lot of the people in the Discord, that's quite
there
funny.
was a comment from let me just try and find it quick.
Yes, if you can, that would be awesome. Go away. Yeah, take it off. Yeah, baby. No stripper chats here. Oh, the hair for the ladies.
Where is it? Yeah.
You want to talk about the Mandela effect, Kevin?
Oh yeah, talk about that. Yeah, talk about that.
So wait, I'll just do this. So last night, me and myself. So if you guys haven't, join our Discord channel. It's very cool. So last night, me and Chantal were talking about. Me, Chantal, and Kevin were talking about a bit of the thing. So I know if you guys all know the fruit of the loom vibe.
I do not.
So fruit of the loom. So are you familiar with what the Mandela effect is? So maybe let's just get the official definition of it, just so that let's do this one thing at a time. If anybody hasn't heard about it, it's the Mandela effect. Yeah, Nelson Mandela. And one of the examples was, so we're just going to share this. Here we go. Wait, hold on. Come on. There we go. So let's just share this. This is basically just a quick definition, a YouTube and Google definition. The Mandela effect is collectively a false memory where a large group of people share the same incorrect memory about a fact, event, or detail, such as remembering Nelson Mandela died in prison in 1980s when he actually died in 2013. The phenomenon named after the specific false memory about Nelson. So apparently there's this thing where a lot of people in the USA believe that Nelson Mandela died in jail in 1980s. That's the memory that they have of it for some reason. Who knows why? But there's a couple of other things. For example, there's one which is the so obviously because of this thing, there's a couple of other things. There's other things that are quite similar to this. One of them is like there was this company called Fruit of the Loom. Let me just quickly show you guys. What am I doing? There we go. Sorry. Fruit of the Loom and images. So there's this whole vibe of come on. Weird. Just wanted to go watch a rom-com with my Mrs. Pray for me. Dude. As long as it isn't, what's that one called? I can't stand it. Is the one with the Notebook. If I have to watch the Notebook one more time, I'm literally going to, right at the part where they're having the argument with I'm just going to take, I don't know, I'm just going to take a brick and start bashing my face in while my wife is crying or something. You know
is it that scene when he's going, "What do you want? What do you want?" That scene.
Wait, no, isn't that I Know What You Did Last Summer? What do you want from me, huh?
No, that's scary.
No, but yeah, no, dude, that's
scene in the Notebook when he's like, "Just tell me what you want," and then yeah.
Listen, guys, I think this is we should definitely just pray for Ronaldo. Just if you don't pray, you don't believe it, just listen. Let's all put out like a heart, like just consider him, because rom-com's hard sometimes. Rom-coms, I tend to like, let's think of the man. You can do it, guy. I believe in you. I believe in you, buddy. I'm sure you're gonna make it through this. Wait, so let's get back to the Mandela effect. Okay, cool. So there's this whole vibe of like, I think, so Fruit of the Loom is this company that makes clothes. I remember it as yesterday. The Fruit of the Loom used to have, there's two logos. So this is that's the logo, but I remember the logo having this cornucopia, this little fruit basket behind it. To the point where last night I was going, no, like it's got the cornucopia. I remember making hoodies and t-shirts for the Hogs back in the day. I'm talking like 2021. And last night I was scratching through the cupboard trying to find one of our old t-shirts because it was Fruit of the Loom. And like over here, like you'll see, like for example, the old Fruit of the Loom stuff used to have the cornucopia. I remember the t-shirt having this. But then we did a couple of hoodies, and I remember buying remember when we went to watch Mad Caddies, Sean?
Yeah.
I bought a Mad Caddies hoodie. I love that hoodie. Fruit of the Loom. So last night I was like, no, like fuck you, Chantal. I know what the fuck's going on. There's definitely a cornucopia. I go pull the thing out of the cupboard, and guess what? Yeah, I'll show you guys. And guess what?
Tell me.
Hold on, let me show you. And I discovered this. No, I'm just going to scroll up to where we were chatting about this. Oh my god, can't be that long ago. How much stuff have we talked about this whole?
A lot of stuff.
Holy shit! It's just last night. Good lord, people. Oh, here we go. So I went and found my Mad Caddy's hoodie. Fruit of the Loom, no cornucopia. And I'm like, no, I'm freaked out. And then there's another one. So this is what thanks. This is big up to Arbot for pointing this out. Remember Demolition Man, Dothron?
Yeah.
What restaurant did they eat at?
Oh fuck. Fuck. No, I don't remember.
So they go to the restaurant, and then he's like, "Oh, cool! Like, I love this place." And he goes there, and they get these weird things, and he's like, Can you bring some salt?" And they're like, "No, there's no salt. We don't do salt. Salt. What was the restaurant that they went to?
I don't know.
It's a fast food restaurant.
Is it not McDonald's? No, it's not McDonald's.
Very close. Not burger. They do the round things.
Burger King.
No, it's not a burger. It's the round. What do the Ninja Turtles eat?
Pizza.
Fuck it. Just yeah. It was. It's
show
Pizza
me.
Hut, right? Pizza Hut.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Remember, it was Pizza Hut. But no. Hold on. So, like, I don't know if this falls under the whole thing. But I remember clear as day it was Pizza Hut. But apparently there was one where it's actually Taco Bell. So again, I don't know. My whole theory is like I don't know if this falls under the Mandela effect, but this could have been one where, like, I'm thinking, for example, maybe it was one where it was okay, cool. Well, because there was Pizza Hut I remember it being in South Africa back in those days. So maybe they went, okay, cool. Here's a version. Like, you remember the one with Harry Potter where they did the Philosopher's Stone, and then the one for America is the Sorcerer's Stone, because apparently the guys who they did the movie, they're like, Americans don't know what a philosopher is. So they recorded both. So I'm thinking maybe they were like, cool, well, listen, Taco Bell. But I think Arbot said that the reason they did was they just had it was maybe just a restaurant change, like whoever paid, because, like they pay them for it. But there's a couple of other Mandela effect things that are just like weird. I think I saw one where this guy has a, I think,
while you find it, Recon.
What does Recon say?
Recon 1, the Mandela effect. I remember diversity training being fun, where we all had held hands and sang Kumbaya. Turns out it's always been a soul-crushing PowerPoint on why you can't say that's so gay anymore.
Trying to rewrite history. What the fuck? We dumb fuck off, man. What?
Trying to rewrite history. What they think we dumb fuck off, man.
No, but
it's like trying to rewrite history. What they think we are dumb.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. So, but like the thing is, there's some things like I remember, like even Chantal said last night. She's going. She remembers. I mean, she's a designer. I remember this vividly from back in the day. I'm going like, I remember there was a cornucopia. I was going like, okay, that's like, I was like, because the first thing I was going, Fruit of the Loom. I was going, oh, it must be these people must be making like clothing for farmers, right? And then great brand. And I remember seeing a lot of band T-shirts. Fruit of the Loom made their shit for them, and that's how I remember it. And I always remember the cornucopia logo. It's the Fruit of the Loom without the loom. No, I know, but that's the thing. Certain people remember certain things differently. I mean, are there any other? Let me say, anybody in the chat, any other false memories that they remember? Like the thing with Nelson Mandela, I don't for 1 second remember I don't recall a single story where Nelson Mandela died in jail. I don't recall that ever happening. Oh yes, there's this one from Yasmin. Yes, Yasmin.
Yeah. It's Melissa Hartman also. A common false memory that the Monopoly character, Rich Uncle Pennybags, wears a monocle when he actually does
I remember the monocle. There's a monocle. Yeah. No, but I think. Hold on, fuck off.
This is like, are they deliberately trying to gaslight us? Because I feel like this is a lot of gaslighting.
But this is the thing. It's like, what if they just change the shit and we're gonna like, because like, because I was thinking, what if somebody, like, let's use Fruit of the Loom. What if like they changed ownership right in the beginning, hypothetically, and they went like, we changed the logo, and then like, no, we didn't change the logo, and they were just lying about it, and then they actually did. So Mandela steals things. Yes, exactly. No, that's exactly. That's the point. That's what we're going to walk away with. Mandela steals things. Star Wars quote. People often remember Darth Vader saying, "Oh yes, that's another one." That's like a Gavin. That's a great one. People remember saying, "Luke, I am your father." When no, I am your father. He doesn't say his name. 100% correct.
What?
Yeah, no, dude, go look at it. He doesn't say, "Luke, I am your father." He goes, "I am your father."
I don't like this
And he
anymore.
the exact words is, "No, I am your father." And it's like, but you remember it as, I remember it as, "Luke, I am your father." It's
Slippery
crazy,
pickle.
right?
I remember Donald Trump being friends with Jeffrey Epstein, but turns out he wasn't.
Okay, that's great. That's fucking comedy gold right there.
Shit, I always thought he said, "Luke, I am your father."
Sorry, Slippery Pickle was Melissa Hartman. Both. Oh wait, sorry, I clicked the wrong one. So Slippery Pickle, I remember Donald Trump being friends with Jeffrey Epstein. Turns out he wasn't. And then Melissa Hartman shared the one who goes, "I remember being told black people in '92 that Nelson Mandela died in prison." See, I don't remember that one at all. I don't recall that ever. Yes, Frizzle drinks made in Orange Groove, like where did that? Oh man, that just disappeared now. Where did it just went up to the top?
Yes. Fizzle
Different?
drink made in Orange Grove, like Fanta. We used to buy them in crates from the factory. I don't remember.
I think I remember that. But also, yeah, I think AJ, and this is with regards to the Demolition Man. That is, I don't think that falls under the Demolition Man. Doesn't fall. I don't think that falls under the whole Mandela effect. But I mean, there was this weird video I saw. I don't know if I think Reese sent it to me, where this dude takes. Who sent it to me? Was it Kevin? Where this guy's got the book. There's another one with the Bernstein Bears. Have you heard of that one? Oh,
No.
Let's find it for you guys quickly. So
Also,
back in the day,
Chantalou says Mona Lisa smile, and she's talking to you. Show in Discord photo of my book.
oh, it's in Discord. Hold on a second. It's going to be right at the bottom. Chantal, getting it now. Sorry. Fuck off. No, man. I remember her. I remember smiling. A guide to the Louvre. This is so. Wait. So the vibe is like. Let's find the other two. Here we go. So which is the real one? So that wait. Oh my god. Wait. No, that's the one I remember. I remember the one on the left. She does the sneak. But which one is actually in the Louvre?
I'm assuming it's the one on the right.
No, piss off. Listen, I've actually got a story about Fresca, right?
I was gonna mention Fresca. Fuck.
I've got a story about. I remember. I think I was in like grade. I can't remember what it was. Like I was, like a pre like not high school, before like fucking school before high school, right? I was in school and I remember like it was like primary school. I was like probably standard 1, standard 2. Like I don't know what it is now. Grade fucking whatever grades are. Standard 1, standard 2, and I remember the headmaster of the school, it's gonna be awesome. The Fresca guy's coming to the school. I was like, what? I can't remember. Was I in primary school or in high school? No, I think it was in primary school. And they got like the Fresca guy's coming. And fuck me, I wish I had a camera back then, like a phone. I wish I had a cell phone from the future. I could record this.
Was it the Fresca guy?
So there was this British dude who was on the adverts, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Nothing tastes like Fresca, like.
Yeah.
He's a South African voiceover artist. He's still in and around, right? It was a British dude who I think he lives in South Africa, and he did the Fresca ad. And the school was like, no, like because Coke came around, because it was under Coke's vibe. The Fresca guy is going to come to school and hand out Fresca. So we all have to gather in like in the hall or something. The entire fucking school, right? And then this dude comes out, but it's not him. It's just some random dude dressed up with the same suit. Everybody's going, but that's not the Fresca guy. And he's like, no, it's different. And it was so bad. No, I remember just being absolutely terrible. Larry the Fresca guy. There we go. Yeah.
Larry the Fresca.
That was funny. There we go. 100% correct. Peter Savenga. So we were expecting him to rock up. I've met this dude before. Absolute phenomenal voice, right? The entire school expecting this dude to rock up, and it's just some random dude like some random guy who doesn't even have a British accent. This rocked up, and everybody's going like, but it's him. It's like, and then the announcer guy comes out, the guy from Coke, going, yeah, we have it now, the Fresca man. And then this dude comes out, and he's like, I was like, wait, that doesn't sound like him. And somebody started asking,
that sounds like
the real one.
Yeah, that sounds like racism to me.
That's right on racism. They just expected us to it's a white school. They're just going to think they're all the same.
Exactly.
Terrible. So, you know who's really racist? Coca-Cola was racist. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Mona Lisa doesn't smile. There's a movie with Julia Roberts called Mona Lisa. So what are you saying? It's the one on the right? No, wait, hold on. I've completely skipped over this. Which one is it now, guys? Mona Lisa doesn't smile. There's a movie called. I remember the movie Mona Lisa Smiles with.
Chase Baines, what Pokemon? What Mandela effect is the Pokemon? Pokemon one.
What Pokemon Mandela effect?
Yeah, she says my worst Mandela effect is the Pokemon one. Which one's that?
What Pokemon? Nothing tastes like Fresca because Fresca tastes like nothing. I fucking can't stand Fresca. Do you know what I do miss though? I do miss I used to love cherry Coke and vanilla Coke. I mean, I remember I used to get like 2-liter bottles. There's another one. Karen Lang goes, there was the show The Bernstein Bears, right? It was also a book. That's what I wanted to get to. The Bernstein Bears. And apparently it's not Bernstein, it's let me just Bernstein Bears Mandela effect. Let me just quickly.
Let's just check. Pikachu's tail.
What? It's a lightning. Pikachu's tail is a lightning, or is it not a lightning?
Which is correct?
No, Pikachu's tail is a lightning bolt. It's always been a lightning bolt.
No. But they're talking about it's a lightning bolt, but they're talking about the black tip, or is it just yellow?
Like, I mean, but that is like that. They could have changed that, right? I think that's like we're scratching the bottom of the barrel.
The left one though.
My worst Mandela effect is democracy. I believed it worked, but actually it's all made up, and the points don't matter. Nothing means anything. But yeah, here's the Bernstein one. So let's see here. The Bernstein Bears Mandela effect refers to the widespread false memory that the popular child's book series was spelled the Berenstein Bears with an E, when in fact it was always spelled with an A. Oh, so I remember it being. Bernstein. I thought it was Stain. I remember it being Stain. Bernstein Bears, and it's like there was a video. I saw a video. Somebody shared a video with me where this guy's got the book, and then he moved. It's probably like CGI or something, where he moves between this room and the thing changes. Oh, listen, guys, I actually can't do too late this evening. I have. I have to actually.
Like technically, we are late.
I know, but I can't do too late tonight. I'm.
Matthew Dixon, the Bears were Jewish.
Yes, that's the thing. I always knew the Bears were Jewish because the dad was very frugal. The Bernstein Bears' dad was very frugal. I'll get in trouble for that.
Here's a good one.
Grayton McKenzie's going to come after me for saying that. Oh wait, he won't because he doesn't care about anybody else. What?
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. The evil queen is frequently misquoted as saying "mirror, mirror on the wall." The actual line is "magic mirror on the wall."
See, I remember. I think this is because, but again, this is one of those things where it's like I think in the book, in the original tale, isn't it "mirror, mirror on the wall"? But is it "magic mirror on the wall"? But isn't it in the Disney thing? They went "mirror, mirror on the wall," or did they say "magic mirror on the wall"?
I have no idea.
Okay, listen, guys. I unfortunately have to go. I've got stuff to do. I've got fam over, so I can't. I honestly
RJ,
can't stay too late.
Dick.
Why would RJ do?
Read it. He didn't deliberately. It's genius, actually.
You're such a bastard. Oh my god. Hawk, you don't have ADD. It's just letters jumping, swiftly dancing in the page, spinning around. Your eyes. Your eyes trick you, but ADHD now. It's
That's the only word. Shit.
Thank you, RJ. See, stuff like that, I really appreciate it. One last comment from Tracy Wolf. The Mork Show, I worked for Coca-Cola. We have a pre-released function where we launched the Fresca in SA. The original ad was a bunch of naked people exiting a plane. Hectic. I really wish we could go back to old school advertising. Scott, sorry, I didn't even say hello to Scott this evening. Good evening, Scott. I also seem to remember them making a sequel to Winnie the Pooh, but called it Mandela the Share. You caught me there. You caught me there. Funny one. Thank you, Scott. Guys, really appreciate it. Listen, I can't stay any longer. I have to skedaddle. I just want to say thank you to all of you. You guys are awesome. Jules SA from Tot ziens from the USA. Thank you for watching from the USA. It's really awesome. I'm just going to carry on. I'm going to keep on reading all the stuff.
Oh, the C3PO leg, that one. Yeah, that one. Oh,
What?
I'm
No.
gonna rewatch Star Wars. I have to rewatch Star Wars. Oh my god.
No, I'm going to watch the entire. I'm going to watch the entire 8 episodes extended version just because she said that. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to everybody that watched. Big up to all the footsackers who came and hang out, and big up to Ronaldo for sending in, and everybody that's from the show, the regulars, the guys are here. You guys are all rock. You make it fucking worthwhile. Honestly, it's so much fun to just hang out with you guys, talk a bit of cock, and actually, it's a great way to start the weekend. Listen, everybody else that's here, please hit the like, please hit the subscribe. Come back if you've had fun. Come roll in again. Like we always do a show on a Wednesday night. We do Wednesday night. Sorry, fuck, what am I talking about? God, ADD. We do a show on a Thursday night at 7 o'clock, and then we do Monday night 8 o'clock. And every now and again, we do a show on a Saturday morning, which is like, it's just fun. It's like waking up. Remember that when you were a kid and you used to wake up for Saturday morning cartoons? It's that, but it's more grown up. So we wake up, we talk a bit of shit, and just get the weekend on it. We talk a bit of movies, we talk a bit of whatever you guys want to talk about. But yes, it's tomorrow morning Saturday morning at 10 o'clock if you guys want to pull in. And then you guys what the cool thing is? You get to rip me off and you get to call me retarded, and it's totally cool. You're allowed to, and I will allow it. I'll even give you the R pass where you can say it. Matthew, Biden counter 3. Well, I'm quite low for the evening. Remember Luke Skywalker being a whiny little bitch. He was a whiny little bitch, but not as much as Anakin was. Anakin was a bigger whiny little bitch. Guys, thank you really, really much. You guys are all awesome. Saturday morning, 10 o'clock, and then Monday night at 8 o'clock. Pull in, hit the subscribe, hit the like. You guys are fucking amazing. Really appreciate every single one of you. You guys made my evening, and you always do. So really appreciate it. Thanks. Darth Sean, any final words?
No, cheers. Have a good one.
Peace, peeps. See you guys on Monday morning at 10 o'clock.